What's up, guys and gals? Welcome back to the Nerdcastle for the next episode of Stalker, Shadow of Chernobyl. I re-cleared out this camp, not going to go back in there because it is an anomaly-laden hellhole. So let's continue on down the road into our irradiated wasteland. Our Stalker's had a rough couple of days, hasn't he? He's been irradiated, shot, blown up, noob-tubed. You just keep adding new things to the list. It's like, what experience hasn't this particular individual gone through? By the time we get out of here, we're going to be well-rounded in just like the various facets of misery. So anyways, let's keep on walking down the road. I have no idea what we're up against right now. This entire zone just seems to be a mess. We've got snipers shooting at us now, which is special. Put a couple rounds on him, maybe. I don't even know if it's going to work out. It seems like every place that you can take cover is irradiated. Or is it just me? I don't think it's just me. That guy just blew himself up with his own grenade. Luckily, the AI seems to be just as inept as I am, so... Can't seem to get that one. There we go, put a round on him. Being shot at from behind? Or is that just ricochets? Can't even tell anymore. Just being overly paranoid. Alright, the enemy thusly eliminated, I think. There could be a couple more in here. I don't know. They tend to lay low sometimes, so watch out. They can be without altitude, that is for sure. Just keep watching while we loot. Looks like most of these guys are using AK variants, so unfortunately we won't be getting a lot of extra ammo from here. He's got a little something something for us. Nothing that I want, though. The AP rounds might be useful if we get really, really lucky, but it's only taking us like 3 shots to take somebody down anyways. So the AP, I don't really think it's going to benefit us that much. I'm going to continue saving because this entire area tends to like kill you instantaneously without you realizing it. And I'm not down with those shenanigans. Oh good, we're being shot at again. Well, they're on our radar. I don't see a muzzle flare. Oh, there it is. Okay. He's deep. This guy's way deep. He's like way back there. Not even... Oh, no, he's over there to the left. Okay. Ah, good. Radiation. Just what we needed. Alright, we'll fall back until the radiation goes away. We got rid of the sniper, which is the part that I was worried about. We'll throw... We've got more than enough anti-radiation drugs, so I'm not going to concern myself too heavily with their use. Or, I'm sorry, with wasting them. Yeah, don't even try that. That looked like a rocket launcher for a second. There we go. Line them up and shoot them down. We'll treat this thing like Hogan's Alley, Duck Hunt, whatever your light game of choice was. As a kid, what's weird is I don't remember any of the light games for the Sega Genesis, but that's because the Sega Genesis had that ludicrously large, like, bazooka gun thing. My cousin had one. I never had one. We had the light gun for Nintendo when I was a kid, and we had Hogan's Alley and Duck Hunt, and that's all that we had. But my cousin had the Sega Genesis one where it had like 10 different games on it, and it had the giant bazooka light gun thing, which was enormous, and then you could break it apart into like different pieces. I'm pretty sure just about every kid that ever received one of those broke it using it as a toy in the front yard, because it was just too awesome to not run around with and use as a gun like while you were playing. It was just too cool. Well, let's go in on some band-aids, maybe some food. Yeah, that'll work. There we go. That'll get our weight down too. Who would have thought you can get your weight down by eating food? The things we learn when we play Stalker. So am I almost at the edge of the zone, or what's going on here? Like, where does it have me situated? It doesn't look like there's a zone out. And what was I doing in here? There's an entrance to a control bunker, and then an antenna. Oh, good, I'm being irradiated again. Alright. Well, let's just keep on hustling. Watch out for anomalies and or snipers in conjunction with one another. What was that? Oh, shit. What? A flame snork. A snork with elemental affinity. That's not okay. I forgot my plus 30 to fire gear. I'm not geared for molten core. We can't go. The raid is canceled. Yeah, don't even try that shit with me, bud. Something tells me I shouldn't destroy those, but they're going to break pretty quickly anyways if we get into a shootout. Try not to get snorked up here. Was that a zombie? No, he's with Monolith. Who's Monolith? That's a faction like we haven't even really done a briefing with or anything yet. It's just been like, oh, shnikes. How did it turn towards me when I shot it? That doesn't seem right. Like, hold on, he's shooting us. Charge! Barrels at the ready. I told you, men, they were racist against barrels. Everyone go. Does barrel count as race? I think that would be more of like a species. I don't know. At least a genera. Another one down. I'm gonna stay up against this wall. I'm gonna hug this wall like it's my best friend, like it just dragged me out of the pool from drowning. Alright, well, Monolith holding it down over here. This guy, he's guarding the sky. That's what he's looking at right now. He's keeping a sharp guard, keeping an eye on it. I just picked up a bunch of bullshit that I don't need, so let me see if I can get rid of it here. We've got way too much 45 ACP. So let's consider dropping that down to like 200. Oh shit, what was that? Oh my god, that made my heart jump. This game needs to stop messing with me. This game is turning me into an old man. This is not fair. I think we're looking okay right now. Do those hurt? Or are they just kind of like out and about? Looks like you could shoot them and they go away. We're having some kind of weird flashback stuff going on right now. What is it with this guy and rats? I swear. Well, if I could just do like... What if I just do this? Like, I don't get why the explosive barrels are considered to be, especially when they're not really targeted that well. Where are you supposed to be? I saw something run off that way. I don't know what it was, but I saw it. Get rid of that real quick. I don't think this gun carries enough rounds for me to do this. Oh yeah, there he is right there, isn't he? And you stop that. Stop fizzling at me and running at me in a weird ethereal way. I'm gonna need you to etherize. Become physical. Is that what etherize means? I'm pretty sure that's what etherize means. I don't know. I heard somebody use it in a speech once. He was like, etherized in the darkness. But it was a speech for like 12-year-olds. So I was like, wow, that was... Know your audience, my friend. Know your audience. You know there's somebody up in that guard tower right now. Yep. Oh, yeah, he got us, didn't he? He nailed us. Definitely putting the snap on us, but you know what? I can snap back. That's the problem with this strategy. Still bleeding a little bit, but I don't think it's going to negatively... That guy's got to go right now because we have no cover. And you saw how much that one shot did to our health? We got shot one time, and it did like a fat chunk of damage straight through our armor, even with 50% bulletproof on. This might be a time to consider putting our bulletproof back on instead of going for extra endurance. There is a lot of radiation around. Oh, he's coming from way downfield. Come on, man. I'm gonna run for cover here. Eliminate him. I think those just go away after like one bullet. Probably got somebody up there. No, for once we don't. Well, good. I'm glad. There's far, far, far and away too many things trying to murder me out here. This guy's got a Dragunov SVU. I'm not going to worry about it. Just going to try and get out of the radiation for a moment until we can figure out what we're supposed to be doing here. So there's an entrance to a control bunker and there's an antenna. Is that fence permeable? It is not. Which makes me ponder then how we get through it. Oh, Christ. It's not okay. That is not okay. Alright, well, let's just stay on our grind then. I'm gonna go over here. Let's see if we can work our way around. Figure out how the hell we get inside this place. Got a new friend down there who's pretty good at aiming by comparison to some of our old friends. Every now and again, they get you with a headshot, too, and it just instantly kills you. There's not much you can do about it. Like, you'll just be moving in between locations, and they'll make, like, the shot of a lifetime. It'll just be like, zap, and you'll be done. You'll be like, well, damn. I don't know how I feel about that. Slightly offended, I think. I shoot back. Stop that. Oh, don't do that either. Oh, my God. You'd think I get used to that, but it still weirds me out every single time. Every single time. How's that FN hanging in there? It's hanging in pretty well. Good. I don't see anybody else that looks too fascinated with blasting in here. I don't know if I need to shoot these. So does the brain scorcher hurt me? Find the entrance to the control bunker. My guess is that we've got to go down and underneath. Hopefully this thing doesn't like one-shot me or anything like that, but there's all kinds of weird psi missions going on over here. So this is a bad long-term plan to hang out anyways. Somebody's shooting at us. Having themselves a shooting nanny at the moment. I don't see any access points over here, but my guess is that it goes underneath like a tunnel over that way. And then when we come around the other side, the bunker will be like deep in there. I don't know. This is weird. What is this? What do we have here? The Guardian of Freedom suit. Yeah, those don't hurt you. So how does it differ? So we've got the Guardian of Freedom. It looks like it does a little bit worse versus... Or I'm sorry, it does a little bit better versus explosives. It's the same with bulletproof. Well, shit, it looks cool. I'm gonna take it. Does it have night vision built in? It does. Hooray. Alright, calm down, Skippy. Our relationship doesn't have to be like that. In case you hadn't looked around, we've got bigger fish to fry than each other. I don't know. I'd be worried right now. What I'd be worried about is cooperation. That's what I'd be worried about. That's what we need to do right now because we are in the middle of a psychically laden hellhole. I know I don't use that word very often, but in this episode, it's really earning it. This place is messed up in every way you can imagine. I don't need shotgun shells. It's locked. Let me see if I can get up in here. Looks like it's another one of those bugged ones anyways. Luckily, there's no anomalies. Alright, get the rifle out. Drop him. What are these guys all doing in here? Is there a reason all these guys are like up in here? I'm a little bit confused as to what their motivation is. Like, why are you in here just being like targeting dummies for me? Some bulletproof rounds. Yeah. My Fallout sense is telling me that this is a place that we want to investigate. So we've got to deactivate the machine. Okay, that was briefly frightening. Beginning to think I should have gone all in on a SIVA suit, but I guess not. It's too late now. Hindsight being 20/20 and all that sort of thing. I don't know why hindsight would want to be a TV show, though. Yeah, I had a feeling. I had a feeling. It's weird how you get a sixth sense for the shenanigans that the AI pulls in this game. Oh, there's another zone. Okay, I'll see you there. Back again, up on the track again. Cut me some slack again. Like Zap Brannigan. I think we sort of like shifted right there from consonant sounds, but I think it works out at the end of the day. Does this open? The door is locked. Okay. Sure to check our corners because these places tend to be kind of dangerous. I don't know if we're going to be dealing with like psychic anomalies or what's going to be going on in here. but I can pretty much guarantee it's gonna suck. Eat some more food. I don't hear any anomalies, so that's good. There's a lack of radiation, too. I mean, you take the benefits you can get. Given the last area, that sucked running through that entire place. That was pretty much all radiation and all misery. Not going to mess with the combo lock for right now. Although, one would surmise that it's probably a bad idea to go into a location that has an automatic door that could close when you don't know the way or the code to get out. What was that? I hear you. Get rid of those so that accidents don't happen. Like there's some kind of furnace or fire down there. So obviously it's going to be impassable. Oh, the intensity is real right now. You can tell because I'm getting quiet, huh? That's rare. Splattercat never gets quiet. I feel like an intense need to hide and just like lay low right now. A weird evolutionary need. Climb a tree or something. I don't know. Looks like that's irradiated over there. There's nothing inside that room on the opposite side. I am hearing vocal calls by some kind of critter in here. So being vigilant is probably a decent plan. There's debris laying around too that the psychic creatures could throw at us. One down. Not gonna go up in the room until I know for sure. Definitely want that just in case. I don't see anything moving or shimmering. And so since the shine is weak in this location, it's not a good sound. The screech of metal on other metal being twisted and contorted out of shape. Probably something in the next room then. That's what it sounds like. So long as I don't miss too much, we should be alright. Try not to get in line to get snorked, fragged, or scragged right now. But one can never be too careful. This place seems really, really dangerous. Like hard hat notice at the bare minimum. There are large chunks of concrete looking like they're going to fall at any moment. I know you're in here. Where you're at is the question that remains to be seen. Or spoken. Or answered. I don't know how that would end right there. So we got a stairwell that goes down right there. Our objective is down, by the way, so we want to go that way. Still, I do want to hit everything before we leave and make sure that I'm doing like a thorough check of all the stuff that's around here. We're late enough into the game now to where we could miss some fairly serious gear if we don't pay attention. And I'm sure that there will be some irony inside that statement, because I've probably walked past a bunch of it already. However, this is a bit of a blind playthrough, so I am well outside my element right now. So if I missed anything, I apologize. Oh good, there's rats still in here. Well, if they haven't bailed out, at least we know we don't have to worry about drowning or flooding. Some grenades, although I think that's for the one that mounts onto the Warsaw guns. I don't think that's for the NATO rifles. Alright, well down we go. Into the mouth of hell. God, this is the worst job ever. Why would you choose this career? This is not exciting. This is worrying. Damaging, irradiating. This is definitely like one of those moments where you're like, I shouldn't have dropped out of high school. Combo lock over here, but who knows if that thing even opens. This game is so good at cultivating ambiance. Like, there hasn't even been anything to scare me in here, and yet the location is just inherently by itself creepy. This feels so wide open and exposed. Not to mention the fact that it'd be fairly easy to get lost up in here. Apparently this is their spool storage facility. If you need a spool, we'll be your fool. Come on by and get a spool from Spool World. Thorn and a bunch of grenades. I get him? Oh my god, those things are still like a big, big problem. They take a lot of rounds. Even this far into the game, they can take some serious damage. That one was easy enough. I think he got tripped up on a barrel. Let's just do that now so that when I come around the corner, I don't end up with that killing me. I don't think that one blows up. It's red, which gives it sort of a sinister tint, but still. Also haven't saved in a while, so I'm going to jump on that. In definite need of some repainting. Place is looking flakier than a leper colony. Alright, well. Nothing inside the storage crate. We've got to be getting close. I mean, it still says it's down lower, though. We might have to go super deep down into this place. Such a weird linear building, too. It's like they just kept digging. Like they were doing Minecraft or something. Well, I'm going to take the high ground. Let it never be said that I haven't taken the moral and the physical high ground when I know a fight is about to go through. It looks like this might be our Huckleberry here. Maybe. No? Oh, well. Ah, there it is. So this must be the control room. And who even knows what's going to happen when we flip this switch. So what I'm going to do right now, I'm going to break the episode off right here so that if anything exciting happens, it's not like right at the end and then I got to break off the episode anyways or go extra long. My name is Splattercat. Thank you for joining me here at the Nerdcastle for the next episode of Stalker, Shadow of Chernobyl. I look forward to seeing you all in future episodes. Hi, do, and I'll see you next time.